I don't usually talk about politics, but I have a couple things to say in this video, and I can promise you it's not to be taking any particular position or trying to convince you of anything. Aside from, I'd like to really invite you to consider how you express your political point of view. So a very obvious example would be in the United States, where Donald Trump is the president, Republican president, and the Democrats are in the opposition. There's a lot of positions in between, and speaking very simply, but we do have these two camps. And if you pay attention, both the Republicans and the Democrats speak about each other in basically dehumanizing terms. Now, how this happens historically is that something that occurs looks like a real justification for saying the other is an awful person. There are things that President Trump has done that his opponents cannot fathom that any good person would do. And there are also things that on the Democrat side have been done that the Republicans cannot fathom that a good person would do. So obviously we just have different sets of morals here. But as soon as you become completely sure that you're in the right and that the other is in the wrong, and you simply begin to speak in terms of like, well, anyone who voted for that is a moron, or look at these idiots of what they've done. Again, these stupid people, they always act this way, right? I'm speaking generally, and I'm speaking in terms that are a lot less harsh than a lot of the language out there. But without saying you should not hold your point of view, whatever it is, if you think that the other point of view is simply because they don't understand reality, well, maybe you even do think that inside your head. But if you're going to speak that way, you are dehumanizing the other. You are contributing to the polarization, to the tension, to the conflict. What about getting curious about the other? What about wondering what would a person's life have been like that would have led them to the opposite point of view? I invite you to get a little more curious.